What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports back again with another one. It's getting close. 2 days away from the most anticipated heavyweight matchup since Lennox Lewis versus Iron Mike Tyson. You got Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder defending his WBC heavyweight championship against Tyson Gypsy King Fury. Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Going down as a rematch of the epic fight that took place December 1st, 2018, when Deontay Wilder thought he had a dramatic knockout in the 12th round when he caught him with a 1-2 right hand, left hook, sent Tyson Fury to the canvas, and Tyson Fury rose up from the grave like the Undertaker, got back up, beat the count, and proceeded to win the majority of the round after that dramatic knockdown. Now here we are 2 days away from the epic rematch, man. It's going down, man. You got two undefeated guys coming in there. You got Tyson Fury, the lineal heavyweight champion. He won that title off of Vladimir Klitschko, who reigned the heavyweight division for 10 plus years. You got Deontay Wilder during the time that Tyson Fury was out on that cocaine drug binge, fighting depression, out of boxing for 2 years, was dealing with PEDs, and he had a lot of internal issues. During that time span, Deontay Wilder took over the heavyweight division when he defeated Bermane Stiverne via 12-round decision, when he displayed his technical skills and boxed a beautiful scientific fight and defeated Bermane Stiverne. And then he was able to have 10 successful title defenses defending his WBC crown, and he is the #1 heavyweight today, going against the #2 heavyweight in Tyson Fury. It should be an epic matchup, man. Both guys are coming in with a lot of confidence, a lot of self-belief. Tyson Fury has made changes since the first fight. He's changed trainers, brought in Sugar Hill Stewart, the nephew of the great Hall of Fame trainer Marion Stewart, out of the Kronk gym, who has brought a lot of champions from that gym. Thomas Hitman Hearns came from that gym. Mike McCallum came from that gym, man. A lot of great champions coming from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan. The Motor City Cobra was the best fighter to come out of that gym, again, and Thomas the Hitman Hearns, who won multiple titles in multiple weight classes. So he's got a guy that is going to try to change his style, make him sit down on his punches, make him be more aggressive, make him, when he has his opponent hurt, go in for the kill, put his foot on the gas and go in for the kill. Now this is going to be a dangerous situation going against Deontay Wilder. Now it's a high risk, high reward type approach that Tyson Fury is talking about he's going to take. He says he's going to knock out Deontay Wilder in the second round. He's going to be much more aggressive. So he's basically going to pick up where he left off in that 12th round when he rose from the dead like the Undertaker and came back and, dominated the final minutes of that 12th round. So he's looking to do that. I think he said he found something in that 12th round. He looks at it like this. I box beautifully. I can't box no better than I boxed in that first fight, and the guy still caught me in the 9th round and then caught me in the 12th round. And that knockdown in the 12th round easily could have been waved off, and I could have had a knockout loss after fighting such a beautiful fight and boxing such a beautiful fight in the first fight. So that's what Tyson Fury looking at. He's going to try to back up Deontay Wilder, close the gap where Deontay Wilder can't extend on his punches, because what Deontay Wilder likes is distance. He likes to kind of move you to a certain direction and get you set up for that right hand. I think Tyson Fury is going to try to close the gap, get a little closer, make it a dog fight, kind of like what he did in the last fight against Otto Wilder. He made that fight a real ugly, in the trenches type of dog fight, and he was able to kind of maul Otto Wilder at times in that fight, man. Back him up against the ropes, go to the body, hit him with uppercuts, and just use his weight and size to kind of just overwhelm Otto Wilder. He's going to be looking to do that against Deontay Wilder. But the problem with that is Deontay Wilder is always ready to throw that right hand. He stands in a wide stance in the ring. People think that's like, man, well, he's got bad footwork. He got his feet. Look how his feet are so far apart. The reason why he does that, that's just, you're not looking at it the right way. The reason why he does that is he's always set to punch. Always set to punch. Hold on. I always man, this happens every video, man. Somebody's always sending me something when I'm trying to do a video. But anyway, man, he's got that wide stance, and that's the reason why he has that wide stance, because he's always ready to deliver that right hand. So if you rushing in and trying to bring the pressure and be aggressive, you've got to be able to come in the right way. You can't just come in not throwing punches. If you try to walk in and just try to close the gap without throwing punches, he's going to taste that right hand, and it's going to be over with for Tyson Fury. So he's got to jab his way in, which he was able to do in the first fight. His jab was very good in the first fight with Wilder. Tyson Fury was able to out-jab Wilder and take away Wilder's strength, use his strength as a secondary use his let me put it like this. Tyson Fury was able to out-jab the jabber in Deontay Wilder in that first fight. Deontay Wilder was overly aggressive, was looking to knock out Tyson Fury with every punch, and he looped in a lot of his punches. Deontay Wilder has straightened that out since the first fight. He's throwing the right hand much straighter. It's not as looping as it was in the first fight, and he's setting it up in a better way. He's got a better delivery system. He's able to blind you with the left jab and then come over the top with the right hand. That's how he's able to knock out Dominique Brazil in devastating fashion in the first round, and that's how he was able to knock out King Kong Luis Ortiz in the 7th round in his last fight. So it's going to be a contrast of styles, man. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting. And the key to this whole fight, and what's going to really boil down to is, if Tyson Fury really say it can put it like this: Tyson Fury is saying he's going to knock the guy in the 2nd round. He's going to be more aggressive. He said he wants them to meet. He wants to meet him in the middle of the ring. And he wants to have a slugfest. Now, if he wants to do that, it's going to boil down to, can he get to Wilder but come in there responsible? Set it up with a jab, set it up with a right hand, and then get inside and go to the body and try to use his weight and size over Wilder. If he's able to do that and do that for 12 rounds and make no mistakes while coming in, it's basically like coming through the front door. But you can't just come in through the front door. You come into the front door of somebody. You say you just gonna walk in. I'm gonna walk in this dude's front door, man. I'm gonna take over his house. You going in by the front door, you don't know what's on the other side of that door. So you got to come in that front door with something packing too. You got to have a gun or something when you come through that front door. You can't just come in that front door empty-handed. And that's basically what I'm saying with Tyson Fury. Him being aggressive, stepping too Wilder, he's got to step in there throwing punches. He's got to set something up and then get inside. He can't just come in inside without setting things up. He can't walk in there without setting something up first. And that's going to be the key to the fight. That's going to be the key to the fight. But the problem that Tyson Fury is going to run into is, even if he implements that style, he's going to get hit. And the problem is, in boxing, even the best fighters, Floyd Mayweather, he got hit. Great as he was, he got hit a couple of times. And Wilder is such a devastating puncher, he just got to catch you one time with your right hand. And it's all she wrote. And that's the problem. He got hit and he got caught. I think his last fight, Tyson Fury I'm talking about, his last fight against Otto Wilder landed 127 punches in the last fight. He ain't got to worry about that with Wilder. Wilder ain't landing 127 punches, because he's going to land, if he lands half of that, the fight's going to be over with. He cannot get hit as much as he got hit against Otto Wilder. He got hit with I think it was what was it? I think Otto Wilder caught him with a left hook and cut his eye wide open. And he actually had 2 cuts in that last fight, Tyson Fury. Now, that fight took place in September. And you got to worry about the scar tissue from that fight, as Wilder's going to be looking to reopen that cut. He's got a beautiful jab. And that jab is going to be hitting up against that eye, hitting up in that right hand is going to be hitting up into that eye. And if he gets cut and gets the bleeding, like it was against Otto Wilder, where he actually had blood going into his eye, he's going to be in a bad situation with Wilder. Because unlike Otto Wilder, Wilder has got one hit or quitter type of power. If you just can see out of one eye, man, that's going to be a bad situation with Tyson Fury to be in, and it's going to end badly for him if he get caught up in that situation. So I suspect if Fury gets cut like that, Fury's probably going to go for broke. I don't think he's going to try to keep on boxing and making it a slugfest like he did with Otto Wilder. He's going to have to get real desperate, and when he does that, that's going to play right into Wilder's hand, and he's going to get caught with a hard shot, and he's going to get knocked out, man, I think. So I think it's going to be a good fight, man, but I like Deontay Wilder. by knockout in the 7th round. I think the first 3 or 4 rounds going to be very exciting. I think Fury's going to have his moments. He's going to be able to kind of get inside of Wilder, go get some good body shots on Wilder, good uppercut, back Wilder up against the ropes and stuff like that, and really have his way at times against Wilder, using his inside game, which is underrated by Tyson Fury. But I think Wilder, being such a smart fighter, he got a high boxing IQ. People think like, oh man, Wilder don't have no technical skills. He's not that great. He's not a technically sound fighter. Yeah, his technical skills are not great, but he's a very smart, high IQ fighter. And I think Fury's going to try to rush him one time too many, and Deontay Wilder's going to run him into a right hand. Because like I say, he's always in that wide stance, feet far apart, and he's always in that stance because he's always ready to deliver that right hand, and he's delivering it in a more efficient way than he did in the first fight. And I think that's going to be problems for Tyson Fury. So I got Deontay Wilder by 7th round knockout. And I think it'll be a good fight, and it'll set up a trilogy to take place in June of 2020. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what transpires. The 2 guys at the press conference was very, very interesting. They got into it, a couple of shoves by both guys, so both guys are really focused. Both guys are ready to fight. I thought Deontay Wilder won the verbal battle at the press conference, got the best of Tyson Fury as far as verbal battle. And I've never seen Tyson Fury get out talk like that before, but Deontay Wilder is one of the best trash talkers in boxing, right along with Tyson Fury. And I thought before the first fight, actually Tyson Fury probably got inside Wilder's head, got him a little bit outside his game, and Wilder came in, really wanted to knock Fury out because of all of the bad blood during the press conference. And I thought Fury was able to kind of get inside his head, and that played into his hands, which he had a lot of success in the first fight. This time he tried to get inside Wilder's head, but Wilder remained real calm. I think Wilder's in a better state of mind than he was in the first fight. And he's got a lot of confidence, a lot of self-belief, and he knows he really believes he's going to knock Fury out. And the thing about it is, Fury knows Wilder really believes he's going to knock him out. So Fury's going to have to actually, like I said, he's going to have to do, which I think is a good game plan. A lot of people saying, nah, man, you should box. You should box, man. Why are you trying to step to a killer like Deontay Wilder? You should box, man. You should box, man. You boxing his ears off the first fight. You just got caught twice. Yeah, and that's what Tyson Fury is smart enough to realize. I fought the best fight I ever fought. I fought better than I fought against Klitschko. I fought better than I fought against Chisora. I fought better than I fought against S.S. Cunningham, and I still got dropped twice and arguably knocked out in the 12th round. I can't box no better. I got to step to this guy, try to break him down to the body, take away his power, zap his strength, maul him, get inside, make it a physical dogfight, which I believe I got more heart than him. And I think later on, toward the middle rounds, or maybe toward the beginning of the second half of the fight, I'll be able to stop Deontay Wilder. That's what he's thinking about. But the problem with that is Wilder's always in a position to land that right hand. That's why I told you, I said it twice in this video, he keeps his feet wide apart. But he's always in a wide stance, and people think that's unorthodox. Yes, unorthodox. Many people think that's not technically sound. It might not be technically sound, but he's always in a position to throw that right hand. And like I said, he's gonna run Fury into something. Fury's gonna be trying to be like a bull in a china shop and run in there and be aggressive and throwing punches. Wilder gonna run him into something, which I believe is gonna be that right hand. And I think it's gonna be lights out, close the curtains. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. The fight's going to be over with. Deontay Wilder by knockout, 7th round, and he'll be the man at the heavyweight division, the number 1 man at the heavyweight division without dispute, without debate. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I want all you guys that's watching this video to leave your predictions in my comment section. Who you think gonna win the fight? And what round you think they're gonna win the fight, or do you think it's gonna be a knockout? Make your predictions and leave them in my comment section, and we'll see how it plays out Saturday night at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going down. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Tyson the Gypsy King Fury in a battle of undefeateds, and finding out who is the number 1 heavyweight in the world. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.